We spent 3 days in Montreal soaking up all the Canadian culture, the European-inspired architecture of French Canadian Quebec, and taking our kids on 7 super fun activities. Here's what we did along with how we got there and where we stayed, in case you're coming to experience the history, art, and people that make Montreal so unique.
Right now, headed to Montreal, Canada, in the province of Quebec. We decided to drive. This probably seems pretty obvious coming from the New York area. It's only a 6-hour drive. The big key, more than anything, 5 people flying gets to be very expensive, whereas just driving, all we're doing is paying for the gas, so it's much more cost effective. This will be the first time that our family is doing a land crossing all together. So we've crossed borders by ship and by air, and Laura and I have even crossed the US-Canada border over on the Pacific Ocean side by train. I have been tracking the wait times at the border. It's pretty easy to find it online. Right now it's saying that's only a 5-minute wait, which is awesome. It does say there are moments where it gets up to be like 25-30 minutes during the middle of the day. If it were that much, I might consider going to like one of the side border crossings that are just a couple miles away from here. But no, we're going right over on I-87 and we're connecting right into 15 on the Canada side. I don't think they look too kindly on people recording at the border crossings, so I don't think I'm going to do that there. So I'll probably see you on the other side. Oh, one other note. You're not allowed to bring fresh produce across the border.
We also filled up the gas tank because it's cheaper on the US side, so may as well maximize that. And what do we have in terms of paperwork?
You do need passports to go to Canada. One thing that is different than when you are often flying into a place, if you are just simply doing the land border crossing at Canada, you don't have to worry about that like 6 months left on your passport in order to enter the country, which is actually very helpful because our youngest son does not have 6 months left on his current passport, which he got when he was like tiny.
As we show you all the fun things we do in Montreal, you might also be looking for somewhere to stay. So real quick, we're going to give you a spin around our hotel room here in case it works for you. Honestly, we weren't sure if we were going to even include a hotel like room tour, but this place is nice, so we want to share it with you really quickly.
We're in the Hyatt Centric, which is in the old town part of Montreal. We used World of Hyatt points, many of which we actually pulled over from our Chase Sapphire Preferred, which is how we funded it. I will say that we got pretty significant value. This room usually retails for about $400 per night, but we only spent 12,000 points per night. So it was a pretty good return. I love the way the art is featured above the bed and on the walls. It adds this perfect little complement to it. It's a pretty new hotel from what I understand. There is a pretty decent view out this window, and you can see
The
Ferris wheel where we're headed tonight. It's a pretty charming little place.
In addition to having all the basic amenities that we needed, it also provided one of our activities, so stick around for number 7 for that. And over here in the kids' room, it's kind of the same setup, but 2 beds. We're calling it the kids' room. There's going to be a grown-up.
What's the Epcot? Canada so much browner than this one.
There was a lot of brown at Epcot?
Yeah.
What color is this Canada?
Bone fish and stuff.
Bone colored, like grays and such.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Look. This is bone.
That's bone colored?
Our hotel was a short walk to the old port of Montreal, where so many attractions are located.
Okay, this looks like the Epcot Pavilion, and that looks like Epcot.
Yes, we're starting with the ultimate touristy stop, the Ferris wheel. We pre-booked Le Grand Roue, please excuse my terrible French pronunciation, through Get Your Guide. And I'll put an affiliate link to purchase it in the description below. This area of the waterfront is filled with snack shops, tourist stops, and fun attractions that almost feel like a festival. I'm not great with heights, but seeing all the city from a bird's eye view was a great way to start the trip. What do you think, Axon?
Good. I'm scared. Oh no.
Moves pretty quick.
It does move pretty quick. Made me a little nervous, but we all instinctually sat as far away from the door as possible and are sitting very still. So we're doing all right. We're going around again.
Why are you nervous?
I was okay with one time. It's just real high. 3 times around.
Who's saying that?
Third time around.
We're going back up again. 3 rotations meant we got our money's worth, and soon enough we were safely on the ground. Exiting through a gift shop, you exit through an ice cream shop. The next day we headed back to the Old Port for the kid-friendly Montreal Science Center. We have an annual membership to our local science center, and they have reciprocal admission with a lot of other science and technology centers, and this is one of them. So we get to come using that without having to pay admission here.
It is the ASTC passport, and this saved us like $100, which is good because we're only going to be here for about an hour. So let's go.
This exhibit was wonderfully hands-on while teaching about indigenous culture and survival techniques used in northern expeditions. Using touchpads, the kids heard stories of the local people represented and then were sent to find an activity to complete and learn skills used by people of the region. It was incredibly well done. We had so much fun at the Science Museum, and while we could have gone way into the exhibits that kept going further and further back, all kinds of stuff, there's an IMAX theater, there's so much stuff, we barely made it 20 feet in before we went into the one exhibit and decided to just do a deep dive on the one exhibit, spent so much time really getting to understand it. Very close to last night's Ferris wheel is an active kids park with pirate ship themed ropes course. Is this authentic Canadian culture? I really don't think so. But we just wanted an adventure, and this was definitely the wildest thing I've ever done with my kids. Included with the ropes course is admission to the bounce houses they have, but you could just pay to access the bounce houses, which it seems some local families were doing. It was a good warm-up for the main event. Multiple ropes courses in full harnesses as high as 35 feet in the air. You wouldn't know I took a whole semester of rock climbing in college, but it was 20 years ago. I don't remember how any of this works. This one's yours. There you go. Go follow Dad. Go, Asher, go. Go, Asher, go.
Why don't you step up here then?
Stand on the edge. Sit in your harness. Sit.
Just sit down.
See, your harness has you. You can't go anywhere. It's like a zip line.
You are attached.
You can hold on to this. This is your handle. Are you ready, Axon? Once you start doing it, you'll realize it's fun and you're brave.
Step up here. I got you. I'll hold on to your hand. You know what? I will hold
Dad will go with you.
I will go with you.
I'm so proud of you. You already got out there. You're doing it.
Okay.
Take another step.
Oh, I want to get out. Make me go back on ground.
Just tiptoe. See how it goes. Whoa, look at you. Look at you. So good. Now step onto the next board. I honestly can't believe they did it. Heck, I can't believe I did it. Wow. Look at you go. Nice. It's okay. Oh, you're up on your toes? Woo! Woo! You're ziplining! You're ziplining! Well, that's kind of perfect for you, isn't it? You're so lucky. You didn't even have to walk on that one. Asher was thrilled and went on 4 different courses. Nora tapped out after one course and stuck to the slide. My 5-year-old Axon decided to repeat the first course again. Wow, buddy, that's really good. After that adrenaline rush, we needed something calm, so we attended the Aura Light Show at the Notre-Dame Basilica. We love getting to see the art and architecture inside old churches, but we always want to be respectful of worshipers, especially when our kids are with us. A great solution is attending concerts and events in churches. This show projected beautiful lights in shapes, landscapes, and changing seasons on the walls and ceiling, timed beautifully to music. There was no recording of the actual show, but it was incredibly moving and beautiful for those who were not too exhausted to enjoy. The architecture is stunning inside, and the lighting really highlights the features all around the space. It was a gorgeous 45 minutes that we highly recommend. Then we strolled back to our hotel in the perfectly crisp evening air. The next morning we ventured outside the old city, so this one required hopping in the car.
If you are driving to the Biodome, I recommend that you follow signs to P6 Biodome as opposed to making your directions to the Biodome itself. If you put in your directions to the Biodome itself, you'll end up sort of on the main road and you won't find a place to park. If you set your directions to P6, it'll point you directly to what looks to be like the Biodome entrance with parking. Parking is not super cheap. It's $14. Not terrible, but could be worse. There you go.
But it's cool because this is part of the complex that was the Olympic Park, and so you can see part of the stadium bits that were used for previous Olympic Games. The Olympic Park houses what is called the Space for Life complex. It has lots to offer, but we chose the Biodome, which features 5 distinct ecosystems of the Americas, especially highlighting some of Canada's natural landscapes. My kids love the animals, especially the capybara and the sloths sleeping up in the trees. Bring a jacket for the Arctic climate of the Labrador coast. The wall is ice? Why is that a puffin face? We pre-purchased tickets directly on the website. The space was open and airy with clean amenities. It's also accessible by metro. We're back in the car after going to the Biodome. So there is something called the Biosphere here, and that's not this. This is something else. But the Biodome, we went to all of the different ecosystems, and it took us just under 2 hours without going to the one extra exhibit downstairs. Hotel birthday looks like. We had a cake and presents in the hotel for Asher's birthday. But when you travel, you can add a special activity to the big day. You guys, having chronic digestion issues sucks. So if you're in that camp, I feel ya. I don't even know what I ate that set me off, but I don't have a diagnosis. I don't have celiac. So at best, this is an IBS flare. I don't know, but I've only eaten at 100% gluten-free places today. We only ordered things that were dairy-free. I frantically took some Zofran when I was feeling nauseous about an hour ago. I'm just sad because it makes you miss out on stuff. Today is Asher's birthday. And tonight there was an activity we were going to go out and do together. We were supposed to go on a Old Montreal ghost tour, which sounds fun. It was just going to be me and him, and I was looking forward to it. But here I am in bed, wrapped up to try to stop my body from shivering. clinging to my emesis bag in case of emergency while Nick takes him on the tour. It's my reminder to me and my reminder to you to book the doctor's appointment because we deserve answers so we can live better. And no one's going to advocate for you as much as you are. So, advocate for safe food so you can feel better, but also advocate at the doctors. Keep asking, keep looking for doctors that will give you good answers, that will ask all the good questions, and keep digging for solutions. I have some work to do, but for now I'm gonna go rest.
So Asher and I are headed to the Old Montreal Ghost Walking Tour, or Haunted Walking Tour, Haunted Ghost Walking Tour, which we actually purchased via Viator. So if you're at all interested, we can put a link in the description because we have an affiliate link through Viator. So we are headed there now. So Laura wasn't feeling up to it tonight, so I'm the one heading out there. It is Asher's birthday today, so this is his birthday haunted walking tour, I guess. And the littler kids literally aren't able to go on this tour because you need to be a minimum age. So Asher is, because Asher just turned 11 today.
The tour was a little bit spooky and a little bit funny, and of questionable historical accuracy. But if you want to hear some captivating stories about the history of Old Montreal in a way that will keep a preteen entertained, this is your tour.
Last night, as I was telling this story, we actually saw strange shadows coming from this building right here, out of the windows. So 2 years ago.
And it was incredibly cheap. Use the affiliate link in our description below to book it on Viator for yourself. I think this is a good use of the hotel robes. I had no idea this rooftop pool was on top of our hotel. This is amazing. The pool was heated, so even with a chill in the air, the kids were thrilled to swim. And I couldn't get over the 360 views. Even if you don't choose to swim, please go on the roof and use the beautiful outdoor lounge space. The food on this trip could totally count as an activity, especially exploring the open air market. But we're going to make a whole video about that next week. And then we're off to explore another French Canadian city. You guys ready to go to Quebec?
Yeah!
Next stop, 1, 2, 3.